See, this is really what you should be seeing. I normally cleanse and exfoliate while I'm in the shower because it just makes life so much easier. I don't have to worry about water being everywhere, but for the sake of the video, I'm gonna do it at the sink, and there's just gonna have to be water everywhere, I guess. First, I get my face all wet, and then I cleanse with this Aveeno Calm and Restore Nourishing Oat Cleanser. It's supposed to be for sensitive skin. I actually don't have sensitive skin. I thought I did, but I just had really dry skin, with the exception of my forehead, which is really, really oily. But if you have sensitive skin, this line is really good. Keep in mind, this routine, this regimen that I'm about to show y'all is how I got my forehead from this to this. And keep in mind also that my forehead was like this since high school. So that's over 15 years. One pump is all I need. What was that? Oh. Trying to focus like on my nose right here, because when you have nose rings, you get a lot of buildup. So I always go like this. And I tend to get acne, like I said, on my forehead or like this side of my face. So I focus right there as well. I have never tried to talk like that before. It's hilarious. Okay. God, I hate doing this outside of the shower. Next, I exfoliate. I don't exfoliate every day. I do it like every few days because like I said, I have dry skin. But for that, I use another line also from Aveeno. It's their Positively Radiant line, and it's called their Positively Radiant Brightening Scrub, which looks like this. I'm almost out too. I gotta get more. It's very lathering. I don't use too much. Floor is so wet, oh my god. So after that, I just pat my face dry with a clean towel. I don't rub, I just pat, because apparently that's what you're supposed to do. I think it like makes you wrinkle faster if you rub it or something like that. It has something to do with like wrinkles, I'm pretty sure. So next is my serum. Now, I do use the Aveeno Calm and Restore Triple Oat Serum, which is this bottle. But when I ran out of it, I refilled it with a serum that I had bought previously for another reason. And that is the Dove Pro Retinol and Firming Cream Serum. So that's what's in this bottle right now. And that's what I've been using for like the last, I want to say 6 months. But I like them both. I use them both. For this, take one eye drop over here, one eye drop over here. I just spread it around my whole face. I could like feel the moisture going back into my face after exfoliating and then putting this serum on. The scrub really does make my face feel dry. I always bring everything down to my neck. Next is eye cream. Right now I'm using ROC Retinol, I'm blind. ROC Retinol Correction Line Smoothing Eye Cream. This little thing. Honestly, I'm not married to it. I haven't been married to any eye cream. I've just been trying new ones every like year because none of them work to me. Not like the natural homemade ones, not the store-bought ones. I'm really feeling like I need to just splurge on a really expensive one that's supposed to be good for darker under eyes, because that's what I'm trying to do, like brighten my under eyes. I feel like that's the thing that's really like kind of aging me, because the rest of my skin looks so good. But for now, I'm gonna finish this bottle, but I already have something in my cart that I want to try that's a little more expensive. But I just put one dot under each eye. I honestly don't put it on my eyelids because I just don't feel like I need to. But if you feel like you need to, you know, do you. Okay, next step, moisturizer. So for moisturizer, I also use the Aveeno Positively Radiant line, and it has SPF 15 in it. And I'll just do 2 pumps if I exfoliated, 1.5 pumps if I didn't. And it really like looks white on your face, so you kind of gotta rub it in really slow to get it to like absorb. My forehead's so damn big. And last but not least, my face oil, which I only just started using, I want to say a little over, maybe almost 2 months ago. And I'm using Burt's Bees facial oil. See, I'm almost done with it. I love it though. I'm so glad I started using it. And I just take 1 pump. I use a little bit less than that. Heat it up in my hands, and it goes a long way too. Know you can just feel a product just like breathing life back into your skin. Feels so good rubbing this on. cover my forehead. So, well, y'all can see how clear it is and smooth. But that's my skincare routine. That's the whole thing. So I do this every day. I've done it every day since, I want to say the middle of December. I don't think I started in January. I think it was the middle of December. And I have literally like been so faithful to it, like stuck to it, because it just feels so good. It's like kind of therapeutic to do it. And obviously like seeing the results only made me want to keep doing it. So I can't believe I got my forehead out for y'all. Like, I never show my big ass forehead, but whatever. So now that I've done my skincare routine, now I'm gonna do my go-to makeup routine minus foundation. I'm not gonna be using foundation, and I haven't been for a couple of months because, being the amateur that I am, I didn't think to buy a summer shade. So the foundation I have is what I bought in January when I had my pale winter skin. I literally like did my makeup after like maybe a few weeks of not doing it, and I looked at myself and I'm just like, I did everything exactly the same way. Why do I look like a clown? Like, my skin is so much darker than the foundation that I have right now. So I'm gonna be doing everything except foundation. And also I have a brand new primer. So lately I haven't been using my primer because I realized that putting my makeup directly over my face oil looked way better and way more smooth. But I had a matte primer, this one to be exact. Now I have a serum primer, and it's supposed to be really clingy. It's the Wet n Wild Prime Focus Clingy Serum Primer. So I'm gonna be using this today. It is so pretty. The packaging is so pretty, and this is so pretty. Pink is my favorite color. So that's something new that I haven't used yet that I'm gonna be using today. So hopefully I don't fuck that up. But it should be good. So that's what I'm gonna start with. I'm gonna put some of this on right now. I'm gonna be using my mirror like really close like this because I can't fucking see without my glasses. So just be aware. Okay. Definitely feels sticky. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrows. I need to get more brow pomade, so I'm running out. First, I just brush my eyebrows. And I'm just gonna darken them and make them a little bit longer, like towards my nose. That's all I do. I'm using the Maybelline Tattoo Studio brow pomade. I need to get more. I need to clean my brush too. It just gets so like caked up so quickly. Oh my God, it looks like I had a bad reaction to my hair removal cream. That sucks. I didn't even realize that when I was doing my skincare routine. Outline the shape I want first, which is really just my natural shape, but like I said, I'm just making it longer. Like my eyebrows are really short. I make the ends really dark and then fill the rest in very lightly. Okay, I don't love my eyebrows today, but that's my fault for not cleaning my brush. Well, next I'm going to contour my face. And to do that, I use Black Radiance Color Perfect Foundation Stick. in this shade. Oh, it doesn't have a name, it's just a number, 6822. This is what it looks like. And of course, it's not as dark as it needs to be now that I have summer skin, but it's still good, it still works. So I do down my cheekbones like that. I also put it on my nose because I like my nose to have like a dark soft look. And I'm also gonna put blush on my nose to get that effect. And I'll put little dots on my forehead. And I use this brush in circular motions to blend in my contour. Next, I just got this liquid blush. I've only used it one time, but it's NYX's Fat Cheeks Juicy Plump Blush is the shade, I believe. Yeah, but it's their Fat Cheeks liquid blush. It looks purple, but once I put it on my skin, it looks a lot more pink. And it's not very pigmented, so you can use a lot depending on what look you're going for. I'm gonna use this brush to blend that in. That's the way my brush keeps smacking the mirror because I gotta hold it so close. I use concealer, L'Oreal's Infallible 24-hour full wear concealer in the shade Amber. Is pretty much my skin tone shade, maybe like a little bit lighter. And I don't put a whole lot of concealer on, y'all. I don't do the whole like full face contour and concealer thing because I have a very specific makeup look that I go for, and that's just not it. I do put it underneath my eyes and like right here. And I put it on the bridge of my nose. I'm also gonna put a little bit on my eyelids because I prefer my eyeliner, how my eyeliner looks over concealer versus, you know, just oily skin. I'm gonna get up as high underneath my eye as I can. I have really thick lower eyelids, so it's hard. And also bring it up here and blend. Make sure I get the crease by my nose. eyelid. I'm gonna go in with my pressed powder. It's Maybelline Fit Me in Classic Ivory, which is a lot brighter than my skin tone right now, but it works. It just looks, I love this. I love this so much. Like, I was using a bunch of different loose powders before this. Hated them. Pressed powder is definitely the way to go for me personally. Just press it. Under my eyes, over here, nose, lid. Go ahead and get a little more for the other side. Yeah, I love pressed powder so much more than loose powder, but like when I was first learning, and I just pat a little bit over the contour and the rest of my face. When I was first learning how to do my makeup, all of the makeup girlies in all the videos were saying loose powder, loose powder, loose powder. So that's what I got. I just kept buying loose powder, and I'm wondering, you know, why my concealer is looking crazy, why it's not working for me. Why my face looks so cakey, and honestly, I forgot to put some on my nose. Honestly, once I tried pressed powder, all that went away. Like about 3 minutes. Now I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray, because I am gonna put more bronzer in. More bronzer and a powder blush. But the bronzer is creamy, so I have to put setting spray on first. Now that that's dry, I'm going to use the same bronzer I used earlier, which is the Black Radiance foundation. And this time I'm just gonna do literally like a little line at the very edge of where the blush is. I'm gonna do more circular motions just like I did before. Kind of just like touching up the bronzer after using the setting powder. And probably just need to get a powder bronzer to go over it, but I haven't done that yet. It's blending better. And then I'm going to go in with a powder blush. I'm also using Maybelline Fit Me in the shade, it just says blush. What is this shade? It's like a soft pink. That under here. I do like a really blushy look, so that's why this is my go-to. If you don't like blushy, then this is not gonna work for you personally. I have worn other looks, but my go-to is blushy. On the tip of my nose. Next, I'm going to do a little bit of highlighter. I really just use highlighter on the tip of my nose, and every now and then I'll put it in the crease of my eyes. But I don't do that too often anymore because it really just irritates my eyes a lot. I have very, very, very sensitive eyes, y'all. Like, putting mascara on for like the first 4 months was so bad. I mean, not mascara, eyeliner. Just do a little dot like that, and then kind of blend it out with my fingers, spread it around a little bit. I'm not gonna put any on my eyes today. I'm liking how they are. Last but not least is eyeliner. I have a liquid eyeliner. I have to look, I don't know about y'all, but when I do mine, I have double eyelids. I have to like look in the mirror like this to do. I can't be like, I don't know how women do that. I have to be like this. I just make a dot by the eye, make another one up here, come up with it, then bring this from over here. And then I just bring it over and fill it in. Not bad, not bad. I never do though, but like the sides of my face are really dark, so without foundation they show. I didn't even think about that. I just thought about something. I said last but not least, but whole time I still gotta put lipstick on. Okay, I'm gonna wear my glasses today. And since I do wear glasses over makeup, I just put like a little bit of primer. I'll use my old primer for this because it is good for this. This is a tip I got from another girl on YouTube who wears glasses with makeup. So I put a little primer on the little things that rest on top of my nose, and then I put a little setting powder on top of it. It's still gonna like rub my makeup a little bit, but at least you won't see it and it won't be really bad. I honestly cannot wait to wear makeup with contact lenses so I don't have to worry about this. But whatever. I gotta clean my glasses. Probably already see that it rubbed off. I don't know. All right. Now, last but not least, for lip liner, I'm just using I have a NYX lip liner. NYX in Espresso. The only thing I don't like about it is it gets kind of crummy when you try to put like more layers on. I like a nice creamy lip liner. It's creamy, just not creamy enough. I just and I just recently bought a new creamy matte lipstick. It's Maybelline in the shade Nude Lust. Because I've been wearing lip gloss for the whole fucking year. I used to be such a lipstick girly and I realized like I don't really have any lipstick anymore. So got me a new pinkish, nudish lipstick. So creamy. It's a little darker than I expected, but not bad. Okay. That completes my makeup look. I'm gonna go get the iPad so y'all can really see all the pink shades. So this is the finished look all together with my hair done. And I'm gonna still show you on the iPad so you can really see the blush. I don't know why the Pixel camera I feel like has gotten worse and worse. This camera used to be so good and vibrant. You can't even see, like you can see the blush, but you can't see it like to the level that you should be seeing it. See, this is really what you should be seeing. I would film on the iPad camera if it was 4K, but the front-facing camera doesn't go up to 4K, so that's why I always, plus it's big as hell. I don't want to carry this thing around like when I'm vlogging, but you know. And then let me get it in front of the fluorescent light. So yeah, I really do like this primer because it gives me the dewy look that I've always been going for and I never get. Cause like dewy setting sprays weren't doing it. Yeah, this is so much better. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, taking the time to look at this. Definitely let me know what your go-to kind of look is. If you like glam, soft glam, if you like the blushy look like I do, if you like more of a bronzed look, if you like dewy, if you like matte, just let me know all that. I'm really like getting into makeup for real. So I'll have all of the products that I use for my skin routine and my makeup routine linked down below. I get a lot of my stuff from Amazon, so it'll be down below. Thank you guys. Bye.